to go. Hey buddies, welcome on back. Godem here. How is it going? Richard, 2:02 a.m. It is late. It is late for Richard. Hey buddy, how you doing, Richard? How are you doing today? Oh, actually, you know what? This is actually a pretty good time for this. Let's see. Richard, could you throw up real quick another test chat? I want to make sure I moved the camera. All right, there you go. All right, so we got good spacing there. The only thing I might want to do is move the camera over a little bit to the right. Other than that, I think we are good. So let's get this. And then we'll hop on in just a moment. Move this on over here. I think that's going to be good because I also moved the little, I was going to say the little balls. I moved the little balls to the left-hand side there also. So hopefully this will help out with Fallout. Probably makes sense to have something on the left-hand side and on the right-hand side anyways, to have both sides. All right, let's zoom on out. We are looking good. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And... oh, you know what? I actually forgot to reset, so that was already there. James, hey buddy, welcome on back. Good to see you, James. And Richard already wants the neon pink. Richard already wants the neon pink. Let's take a look. Let me pull up Govy here real quick. Let's see. So this will be this first. Let's see. Neon pink. So I think that's a pink out there in the kitchen. So over here, that looks like that's a pink there. And let's get to these bad boys. One moment. How about that? I mean, it looks a little purplish. It looks a little purplish. That looks maybe a little more pinky. That looks a little more pinky, maybe. But hey, buddies, how are you doing today? How are you doing? And thank you, and I appreciate the patience the last couple days. You have ad. I don't know what that means, Richard. I don't know what that means. You have ad. I have no idea what that means. But that's all right. That is all right. So when I loaded back in yet again today. Oh, I also want to, let's go to close. So complete a mutated public event. We're not going to do that today. Kill 5 super mutants. Catch a fish in the burning seas. We won't be doing any of that, but mutant hounds. So if we find any super mutant hounds, we might get some challenges done today. I want to tab back. I thought that was going to close that. I'd like to be able to close the challenges. That might not be a thing. That might not be a thing. So when I loaded back in, once again, it told me that because of the spot, there must be, I don't know, for some reason, this spot, the last 2 times when we left our camp here, and then I've come back in, it won't let me keep the camp here for whatever reason. I don't know why that is. This guy seems to be struggling. Let's help this guy out. We might need some of that food. Oh, wait, is this our camp right here, though? Ambrosia's camp. Okay, so that's why. So somebody is actually here. Somebody is actually here. All right, that's fine. So we'll drop it maybe someplace over here real quick again. Maybe where we put down the sign. Oh, no. Oh, no. They're always. I don't think we've seen somebody in here before. Ooh. Yeah, let's put something down here for now. I mean, I'd like to. I mean, until we find a better spot. For now, I'd like to kind of probably be somewhat close to the Wayward. I think kind of makes sense. So can we do? How far in do I need to go? We need to get away from all of that stuff. and evidently that stuff. So there's somebody else has a camp there and threw up their crane sign right there. All right, maybe we don't need the camp right now. Maybe we'll just take it along with us and then take it down to Flatwoods, because I want to get into Flatwoods. Now, let's check. Do we need to, does it have... All right, it's not telling us to do the, to craft the gun, the armor, and lay down the camp. It's not telling us to do that. That is beautiful. I like that. That bridge just went through, looked like from Beetlejuice. It looks like it's from Beetlejuice. I could not say if it does or not. I mean, it's a pretty common kind of old school, rickety old bridge we got there, for sure. But I'll take your word for it. I'm not familiar with Beetlejuice like that, though. I am not familiar with Beetlejuice in that way. All right, let's get down to Flatwoods. So how's our weight? We should be looking good on our weight, right? 155 out of 170. That's going to have to do for now. That'll have to do. That'll have to do, pig.
Or fill 1,000 crates if that's what it takes to join up.
What happened to her arm?
You looking to join up too?
Dude, what's going on with her arm? Put the weapon down. Put it down. Put it down. Down. Down.
Never forget the heroes of Fort Defiance.
I want to see your arm. Down. Is it a proximity thing? Am I too close?
Whatever it takes.
I want to see the arm. She's not going to show it. She's not going to show it. She teased us. How you doing? So much better today, man. Much better, dude. Today, woke up today feeling pretty much not 100%, not brand new, but pretty close. Pretty darn close. Pretty darn close to brand new, man. I went out. It's a beautiful 70-degree day today. I even went out for a walk. Had to get out. Oh, he's not down. Wait. I was gonna say, where'd this dog go? Beautiful. Maybe we can we put our camp here for now? That is kind of one of the hard things about this game, is finding flat space. Let's see if we can't just do something here for now. Boom. Yes. Yes-em, please. Yes-em, yes-em, please. Oh, don't we have a quest to... Search for traces overseer in the Flatwoods. Question the family and anchor. Oh, so that's when we need to go up to the whatchamacallit. Well, we had a quest for building what can I think of it? Building a workbench of some sort. I'm figuring once we get in here, we're not going to be able to throw it down. But before we head on in, Richard, James, whoever might be out there right now and or in the future, I got a question for you. This came up the other day. And it was kind of interesting, so I wanted to ask you guys. Now, I think this question should be worded a little differently. So we do have a kind of a two-part question. But the question that was asked of me the other day that I thought was kind of interesting was, would you rather live in a world with zero color or zero sound? Which would you prefer? To lose the color or sound? And Monsley, hey Monsley, welcome on back. How you doing, buddy? I think that was a weird way to ask it because I don't think those two equate. I can tell you my answer. My answer would be the loss of sound. Yeah, because you can still see, you just don't see color, right? So that would be my answer. So then naturally, we'll see if anyone else. James may be lurking. See if James and or Maudsley gets a response on in, or anybody else. Maudsley, you're good. Yeah, I am feeling much better. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Yeah, Today was a huge difference, man. Huge difference with the migraine. I think right before you got in here, I was just saying like it felt so good. We had a beautiful 70-degree day today. Went out for a walk mid-afternoon, which was nice. Whoa! Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Everything gets damp in this weather.
Oh, I'm hearing music. We don't need to go crazy with the looting once again, because we're just going to get in the same spot. James says no color because if you can still see, I haven't lost the scent. Yeah, exactly. That's why I thought that was an. I didn't feel like those two equated. I thought it was interesting. So then, all right. So then the obvious question then, would you rather have no sight or no sound? If you had to lose one, which one would it be? And that's tough, man. That's tough. I might still go sight. Richard goes no sound again. Oh, that's what I meant. Yes, I'd probably go no sound again. Yes. Being able to see. Oh. Willie May. Wait, turned you off. Who Goes There Part 1. Willie May has Survivor Story. All right, I think that's probably going to do us for now. All right, let's see. We'll take that first. And then Survivor Story, Willie May.
I pressed the button. Hush. I think it's recording now. Shush. Hello? Hello there? Oh, I think it's working. I hate these things. This is Willie May, and I was asked to talk a bit about my life since the war to help educate future children someday. I think that's nice. I thought I'd just watch my programs and entertain the grandkids in my retirement, but that didn't turn out to be the case. I'm just glad they all made it to the vault in time, you see. When I saw it in a dream, I knew my prayers were answered. My husband Frank used to work in the mines. Just a bit before the war, there was news of tremors, and he didn't come home. I don't know what happened to him or why he never came home for sure. And between you and me, I'm fine with that. Since the war, I've just read my old newspapers and listened to music. It's very peaceful for once, which is just right nice by me. You ever hear of the Watauga Times Atomic Lottery? The winner got 10 years worth of Blamco mac and cheese, and Salisbury steak, and Nuka-Cola, of course.
Wow,
I played
that's a
that
lot.
lottery for 20 years. And I finally won the month before the war. It lasted only 8 years, though. But who can you complain to? By the time it ran out, I had heard the responders' radio broadcast, so I went out to find them and get supplies. Bless their hearts. Well, I'm going home now. For a bit anyways. I turn this thing off? Blast these things. Not this button. Not this one. Oh, oh, here it is.
So that's Willie Mae. Wow, she won that the food. She won that that lottery a month before. Wow, unfortunate. Still a winner, but it was it. She mentioned reading her newspapers, and her newspapers are here. That's pretty cool. I like that. All right, who goes there? Part 1.
Welcome back, dear listeners. It's time once again to put aside all you think you know, all you believe to be true. Time to open your mind to the strange, bizarre, and sometimes terrifying world that exists in the shadows and fringes of our own, where myth, legend, and rumor are made real. Yes, it's time for more thrilling tales from the West Virginia hills. Tonight's episode, Who Goes There? The Strange Encounter in Flatwoods, is brought to you by Sugar Bombs, the breakfast cereal with explosive great taste, and 100%
Oh, wait a minute.
of the
We
recommended
saw
daily
a
allowance of sugar. Get your
Flatwoods
morning
monster.
started right with Sugar Bombs. Our
Is
tale
that a person?
begins on a fateful night
A human?
when a young pioneer scout, Fred Fisher, finds himself in quite the predicament, having taken a spill and fallen into a dark place.
I know a guy who could fix that.
Where am I? Jack? Viv? Mr. Bailey? Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you.
Who's there? I can't see you.
Me. My name's Sally. What's yours?
Fred.
Are you okay, Fred?
I think so. My head's a little woozy. Must have hit it when I fell.
Be outside.
Oh, no. Did you get lost, too?
Well, sort of. What I mean is that I was camping with my scout troop by the lake near Flatwoods. There were these lights kind of dancing in the sky.
Neat.
I guess. Anyway, we heard some weird noises, and the guys double dog dared me to go look. So I did.
Double
All by
dog dare.
yourself? You're really brave.
Shucks. Thanks. I followed the noises to an entrance of an old mine. It smelled awful there, like rotten eggs, but worse. Suddenly, there was this bright light shining down on me. I was super scared and ran to the mine to hide, but everything felt strange. Like my feet weren't even touching the ground. Everything went black, and I woke up here in the dark.
That all happened to me, too. We'll just do what my dad says. When you've strayed or lost your foot, do what's best and stay put. They said they'd bring him soon.
There are other people here?
A very good question indeed. Tune in next time to find out the answer in the chilling conclusion of Who Goes There? The Strange Encounter in Flatwoods.
So they went to a cave of some sort, right? That's what that sounded like. I think that's what I saw or heard. A cave. I wonder, was it the Flatwoods monster? Because that thing just kind of disappeared on us.
Great. Now it's gonna be pouring down rain.
Oh. Dude, for some reason it doesn't feel like the I keep forgetting the lights on. Turn you off. Oh. Gym session notes.
Arm day. 3 sets of 12 reps. Let's see. Dumbbell bicep curls, price of extensions. And back extensions, yeah. A little peeved about the lack of proper equipment. No bother. Chin up. Only 8 more luxury coffins to make quota in backwoods. I mean, Flatwoods. Be difficult given the financial situation around here. Just need to remind them of our friends the Chinese. I'll be back on the plane to Ipswich within a fortnight. Gather it'll be the bed rest today. Yeah, again.
All right, dude's all about working out. All right, I think we got through this place. What was this called? This was called Green Country Lodge. so there was, I think it's the same settler that's trying to do something. Dude, this view right here is pretty cool. Kind of coming down and around underneath this bridge. No semis coming through here, that's for sure. Oh yeah, we're over encumbered, yeah. All right, so that did not last long. All right, we need to find a workbench so we can break down junk yet again. We'll get to that at some point. We need a workbench. And Flatwoods, here we go. So we are looking for signs of the overseer in here. Actually, we got a responder sign. Oh, I think I remember this church. So yeah, I don't know how much I'm going to remember. I think it's probably going to be much like with 4, where I'm remembering like set pieces. Like I remember the church, but I don't remember like a ton that went on. Oh, and there's that bridge. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, we'll get through this as we loot the mailbox. So, all right, also real quick. So the plan obviously is this for a couple hours tonight. Then tomorrow, I was going to play Abiotic today, but I think the plan's going to be tomorrow we do an extended Abiotic stream. And when I say extended, it's probably going to start earlier than 6 p.m. Pacific. Instead of going later, probably going to start earlier. So be on the lookout for that. All right, I'm assuming, yeah, I think you're friendly. You're a responder, at least it looks like it. Supplies. Oh, command post. I like the idea of a command post. Donations, we'll take the bobby pin. Actually, you know what, we'll take one of those. Those are not too extreme. Hey, buddy. Medical. Overseer's cache. Vault-Tec cardboard standees. Water pump. And log Flatwoods.
Overseer's log, town of Flatwoods. My God. There's no one here. The old tavern, the church, people were using them for shelter, but they're gone. Mutations we expected. But there's something else. A disease. I was attacked by... Well, it used to be a person. But it had these green, glowing lesions, and its voice. Angry. Tortured. We are one. One what? Whatever happened here is beyond anything we expected. And we expected a lot. Before they were wiped out, the survivors called themselves the Responders. Looks like they were made of firefighters, police, emergency medical staff. They even have an automated system to teach people about treating water, food, survival. I'm doing their tests, and you should too. I know it's even worse than we imagined, but someone's got to know where the missile silos are, and how to secure them. The Responders are the best lead we have. This is the Overseer, signing off.
Okay, all right. So what does that give us anything? Was that what we were looking for here? Wait. Search for traces, register as volunteer. Recommend become a volunteer for the Responders to get some basic training. They may be gone, but they did know how to live for a while. Should see what I can discover in their old systems. So yeah, she mentioned that they were gone, but there's clearly some. Unless she's a volunteer, a newly appointed volunteer also. We also got... Well, actually, you could probably just do it in here. Yeah, lead-lined Raider armored chest. We're going to have to look at that. We have to look at this. We get another plan. Water safety report. Tester volunteer candidate colonel. Results. Water is unsafe for drinking unless boiled thoroughly. Plan for a water pump. Vault-Tec cardboard standees. Welcome, Mats. Welcome, buddies. I think that's it for that. Let's take a look at this armor, though. So the leather left leg is 2 and 4. Wait, left leg. 1 and 2. So leather left leg. Yeah, this is... Oh, because it's level 5. Because it's level 5. Let's go ahead and put that on. We're going to lock that. We're going to unlock that. We'll break this one down. And then we also had... Is this... What bench was this? This is an armor bench. So can we craft that chest piece? Oh, we can only do light armor. So, all right, so probably not. Switch to modify. You better modify. All right, so can we upgrade this? No. So I think Zipka was wondering last time if we should have just crafted leather chest piece and wear that instead of the wood. But even if we can, wait, cancel that. Even if we can switch the crafting, even if we craft a leather chest piece at 4 and 10, I kind of doubt we're going to get it. Something that's going to beat 12 and 4. So it's basically swapping ballistics with energy is what it's doing. Yeah, I kind of thought we are going to be able to get it better than that. So I think we'll stick with this. But this we can scrap down. This we need to rename. Wait, did I not? There we go. There we go. There we go. It's leg. Leather. And then can we repair this bad boy? Repair kit. Do we have to use the repair kit? Or no, workbench repair. There we go. All right. I think that's better. I think we did something good there. All right, let's head back into the church before. Do we want to talk to Heather out? If she's in there, we'll
at home.
come in here
I did.
first. Saw this terminal, and then memo responders view. Responders, the database is now locked. Only volunteers responders may access it until things calm down again. It's the only precaution until this whole thing blows over and we get back to rebuilding this great country. I just updated it with more information about supplies, so when we get back, we can start distributing resources to the survivors that remain. So this whole thing where you can actually do this V thing and view and get this typed out version, I don't think this was originally in the game when I played. Delbert and Kesha have volunteered to stay behind and take care of the survivors. And that's from Dasa. Because I seem to remember like struggling big time on reading this. Because it's the type is just too close. It's just kind of hard to do. So I think they added that, which is huge. That's a nice add. Oh, Golly Mine Recon. Jeff, I hope things in Flatwoods are going well. I had a thought I wanted to share. If we can spare the personnel, I'd like to send a team into Golly Mine. They were blasting in the days before the war. If there's still dynamite in there, it might come in handy. I know you're busy with the volunteer program, so it's your call, Maria. Maria. Log in as a guest. Welcome guests. Flatwoods responder services are currently offline. Please use a volunteer bot if you need assistance.
Chloe looks after me. She's the best guardian a girl could have.
Okay. Print the newsletter. Request. Respond to return to Flatwoods soon. We will process your request. Stay nearby and use the provided emergency supplies and robots. So 6/15/96, new patient medals. Everything hurts, literally everything. I don't even know what happened. I tuned into the radio station and heard about this place, but nobody here knows where y'all went off to. All right, new patient Chris. Was running and broke all my toes. Wait, what? Broke all my toes and my nose won't stop running on top of everything. I was getting attacked by some horribly messed up person and then I started feeling sick. I think he died. His skin was on fire. I kept running. That's when I broke my toes. I'm just going to lie down a bit. I just feel bad. So wait, so these people came in and left these messages waiting for the responders to come back? I think that's what this is. A new comment from Metals. A month later. Yeah, that guy who signed in yesterday with the sniffles and broken toes just died, I guess. He turned to me and said, maybe I ate something bad and that was it. I'll bury him in the back. This ain't my job, you know. You're welcome. Whoa. New patient Cullen. Figured I could get some training here from professional survival type training. Going to work on the volunteer responder program. I heard if you get access, you get a bunch of rations and rugged survival equipment. So I'm going to do that. All right. New patient Mike. Used to be a member of a bunker to the east. We had plenty of food and water, or so I thought. People got nervous. There was a fight. Anyway, I left. But I don't have any supplies. Heard about this place on the radio, so here I am. Just here to trade, really. What? And then trade and then what? Go back to where the fighting's going on? That doesn't make much sense. Comments from Cullen. That guy who just signed up to add and took some supplies and left some other supplies in trade. Took most of the water and food, though. Said he was going to some asylum somewhere and would need it more. But he left us with some armor, so that was good. Oh, an asylum. I feel like I'm getting... Hopefully I'm not passing some of this. New patient, Dr. Ven. Oh, that sounds good. I've been eating nothing but Blamco mac and cheese, sugar bombs, and Instant Mash with Nuka-Colas for years. Even before the bombs, but lately it seems to give me the shakes. I'm a doctor, though. A doctor of philosophy. Not medicine. But I came here to see if anyone could tell me if there's something I can take for the stomach aches and shakes. How about changing up your diet, buddy? How about changing up the diet? Comment from Dr. Ven 6 days later. Sending in some feedback on the robot. It's out of all of its supplies. I've been grabbing supplies from the nearby houses in town, so there's enough for most of us. But the robots need to be refilled. All right. New patient, Brad. Oh, it's always Brad. Constant headaches. I was trying to survive up near that old Vault-Tec vault. Had a nice shack by a pond, even made my own liquor. Things were fine, but then I got attacked by a bunch of giant bugs, and now my head is a-killing me. Just where is everyone anyway? And another comment from Dr. Ven. Seems like the responders should have communicated with us with this outpost by now. Cullen is now a volunteer responder, and he found some resources using the database. He found info in the database that showed us where the responders are now. We're going to go find them there. How did Cullen become a volunteer then? And nobody else? Kind of interesting. All right, so we should have had a printout, right? Printer activate. All right, while that's going, water safety report. Is this the same report? Yeah, because it's kernel. I mean, we printed something. Did it not print out? No, evidently it did not. All right. So this is medical. Yeah, not seeing a lot going on in the medical space right now. Wait, patient chart Buzz. Patient named Buzz Yates complaint. Patient admitted at 9 p.m. complaining of upset stomach. Drank several containers of dirty water. Claims he likes the earthy taste. Symptoms. Patient experiencing extreme bowel discomfort, weakness, confusion, barely alive. Treatment. Patient died before receiving treatment. Okay. Patient was too weak to survive a simple fall from his bed. Drinking so much dirty water reduced his physical strength considerably due to intense radiation damage and disease. But I didn't die of those issues. Simply taking a slight injury caused His demise. Oh. So at least we could sleep here. Oh, you know what? I did not break down junk when we were over at that bench. There's the wayward. Hey, buddy. Volunteer
it sure
bot.
is great to see living human beings again.
So I see we have two icons on the lower right. Obviously, the red one is over encumbered because I'm playing Fallout, so that's the thing. The other one, I don't know what the other one is. Can we see? Is it something? Is this what it is?
Little luck, you'll do just
Action
fine
Boy Girl
out
plus
there.
15% AP regen. Is that what that is? Yeah, it looks like it might be. Looks like it might be. All right, let's interact.
While you're here, why not grab a stim pack or two?
Are you giving it out? I don't think I have the caps for it, buddy. Though, what do you have? Tomahawk. That sounds cool.
Hey,
We actually have 387. We can get a metal chest piece.
Bob's got you covered.
Oh, I don't know if that. I'm sure we can find something that's the kind of close. So what are we wearing? Oh, I like the military fatigues, although they don't do anything for us. Do
That
any of these? No.
overseer lady said more people would be coming. It's nice to meet you.
So he talked. Okay, he talked to the overseer. Do we need? What do we need? Ammo wise. 10 mil. We're looking good on that. Oh, no, we don't need any ammo.
More people would
Could use some cell, but I'm sure we'll find it.
It's nice to meet you.
All right. Nice to meet you too, buddy. Nice to meet you too. You better analyze. Battered clipboard. Diagnostic terminal. Terminals restricted to responders, volunteers, and volunteer trainees. If you'd like to join the volunteer program, speak with Dasa Ben Ami or register at a self-serve key. Oh, wait. Didn't say eject in there? Eject top volunteer training program, water. Item, holotape, hello. Oh yeah, we need to listen to the, oh no, we already listened to that. Wait, did we just pull out a holotape? Oh, had to scroll down. Gotta scroll down. All right, there we go. What do we got here?
This is my first interview with another survivor, Kesha McDermott. She found me trying to break into a Nuka-Cola machine and, showed me a different way. So, Kesha, can you tell us a bit about how we can make sure our water is safe for drinking? Try to keep it to the basics for training purposes.
Oh, it's not complicated, really. Find water and strain out any big particles and chunks. Then, boil it in a pot over an open fire for a minute or two, then let it cool. Should be fine. Like making tea, right?
Uh-huh. You joined the responders a while ago and helped develop a program to train volunteers. So, were you a survivalist prior to all of this?
You could say that. I taught high school kids. I used to talk about this very thing to them. Practical application of the sciences. It's fascinating, but you never realize how important some things will be down the road, do you?
I guess not. So if we were students of yours, what would you tell us about the world now? How can we survive?
That's a good question, Dasa. Well, I would tell you all to remain calm and focus on surviving. The first thing you need to do is get yourself some clean drinking water. It's likely all you'll find is dirty water, but that's okay. We can fix it. Dirty water carries a small chance of disease, and it's a bit radioactive. You'll probably survive if you drink it, but you shouldn't take that risk. It's better than toxic water or nuclear waste, though, which are both very harmful and should be boiled thoroughly first. Got that, Dutha?
Yes'm. Contaminated water should be boiled. Okay, that sounds easy enough. So, boiled water is safe?
Sounds basic enough also.
It's mostly safe, but still a bit radioactive. What you really want is purified water.
Oh, purified water. Okay, how do I get that?
You can build machines that will do it for you, and that's the most reliable way. Building them requires some space and time and plenty of materials. But on my way up here from Watoga, I found purified water occasionally in supply caches and medical kits. So keep your eyes peeled.
If I boil water, and that's mostly safe, aside from a teensy bit of radiation, what about tea? Most folks around here are tea drinkers, as you know. I recall many a night sipping tea on the stoop, watching lightning bugs, and reading a book in peace and quiet. Tell me that's still okay, Kesha?
Oh, bless your heart. It's probably as good as boiled water anyway. Maybe even better if you add anything medicinal to it. Some survivors add all sorts of flowers and herbs to boiled water, and they swear by it. Personally, I stick with purified water. To each their own.
Dude, this is a heck of a view up here.
Switching tracks a bit. I know you're awfully busy with your latest research in Flatwoods. Can you explain that a bit?
Of course! I'm testing local, natural water over time in Appalachia. Gathering data, monitoring the radiation and contamination levels, all of that. I analyze the data in my lab to look for long-term trends and use those trends to determine how we can use the water right now. We use the water for more than just drinking, you know. It feeds our plants, which feed our animals, so we need to know how things are changing.
You got a lot of work cut out for you. I'm glad you joined the responders. That data sounds invaluable.
It is. I've integrated the data collection and research into the Responders Survivors Volunteer Program as well. I am still a teacher, after all.
Wow. And there you have it, folks. Thanks for talking with us today, Kesha. And thanks for showing us all how to live a little safer.
Hi.
Okay, I was curious if that was going to cut that off. That's why I didn't pick it up earlier.
How I got here. She asked everybody, so I said okay. My name's Colonel, and I'm 13 years old.
Wait.
I just wanted to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. The bombs and the messed up people and the cows with two heads, all of it. I was bad. Just bad. I cheated on my spelling test. I kicked Chip Wilkins in the shins until he cried. I pushed Rosie McCloy down the stairs. I cut holes in the bottom of all the gym shorts, and I put glue in the mashed potatoes in the cafeteria. I told Harold Newell to eat 10 dead flies a day in order to grow muscles, and I put Nuka-Cola in the rat cage water bottles at the pet store. And, I just wanted to say I'm sorry about everything. Because As my dad said, if I wasn't this way, the bad things wouldn't happen. I haven't seen Daddy since the bombs. I guess he left because of that, too. It's okay. I'm trying to be good now, though. I'm not old enough to be a volunteer, but Dasa said I could help collect food and water, so I'm getting better, I promise. And, Daddy, if you're listening, I promise I won't be bad anymore, so you can come back now. Okay? Okay.
You all alone?
Bye.
Doesn't really sound like he's only 13, so that's the kid that was on, that did the water report. Oh. All right, so I think we got everything in here. Oh, I wanted to check. Did it say something about someone got buried in back? Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, she's the one. Wait. She's the one that's doing the water, I think, but who got buried? I actually thought it was her, but clearly she did not. Dude, some of these holotapes are pretty lengthy. So, Survivor Story, Dasa Ben Ami.
We call it the Great War now. It's not been long and things have been rough. Welcome to Survivor Stories. I'm Dasa Ben Ami, a responder. I've been working with the responders for a couple of years now. I'm from Charleston originally, so it was easy to join up. What wasn't easy was the work. Rebuilding Appalachia from the rubble while survivors flock to us regularly from all over. So many have come and gone. Their stories untold, their names lost to time. I thought we should preserve this history somehow. I've decided to ask people to record their thoughts, their stories, anything they want to preserve forever. I'll call this series The Survivor Stories. I'll start with me. I was an anthropology PhD student at Tech University, final year. I was printing my thesis when I heard the sirens. I thought for sure my father, a Tech employee, could take us all with him, but only 2 reservations came through. I refused to go. And my little brother, he went to the vault. They could not persuade me, though they tried. In the end, I pushed them inside it, and that was it. After that, I went back home to Charleston and, well, survived. Eventually, the responders formed, and I signed up right away. So hard. The flood was devastating. Relocating to Morgantown Airport and now Flatwoods has been... I remain optimistic. Been with them now for, I guess 2 years. We have big plans. We can do so much to help. Maybe, just maybe, we can rebuild enough to be okay. And in the meantime, I will continue to record stories of survivors when I can. We are your history. This is Dasa Ben Ami, signing off for now.
So she's the one that was doing all the recordings with talk, because we heard the one. So I'm kind of wondering or assuming, I didn't know if this was making this stuff lighter by doing the bulk. I should have checked to see what we were at before I did all that. I assume that would be lighter, although I don't know for sure. All right, so if we go holotapes, because she did one on... Yeah, The colonel. All right, so but this was her. Could that have been her father? Oh yeah, I don't remember all these stories. This is kind of cool. Wait, is this the lady we want to talk to? Heather
Hi
Ellis.
there. Are you here for the responder training?
Yeah, but that might be a little better.
Are you here for the responder training?
Matter of fact, I am. They must really have cared about helping people to set up a training program. Doesn't look like training saved any of them. Wander, yeah, we are.
Then you're not alone. A lot of people come here because of that radio message the responders left. That's what brought me here too. At first, I was planning to just do the training and move on, but honestly, I kind of like it here. I really enjoy meeting all the people that pass through and hearing their stories. Wait a minute. Are you one of those people who was in Vault 76?
We are. Yes, we are. I don't think there's a reason to... Yeah, I don't think there's a reason to lie, but... Why do you ask? Oh, if we had perception, you've got a good eye. What gave it away? Probably the Pit Boy once again, right?
I keep hearing about it. I've even met some people who say they came from there. And honestly, I believe them. It's so interesting. People living underground for years, and then the doors open, and suddenly there's this whole new world to explore. So, did I guess right?
You did?
I knew it! I could tell just by looking at you. I've always thought that life in a vault must be so amazing, with the robots and all the machines and having everything you need every day. Best of all, you're safe, which, let me tell you, is a thing us outsiders very rarely get to feel. Though I guess you're one of us now, so that's all in the past for you.
Okay. Okay, all right. Mind if I ask you something?
Go right ahead.
Tell me about yourself.
Me? There's not much to tell, really. I came in with Paige and the rest and stayed up at Foundation for a while. It was nice, but eventually I wanted to go my own way, you know? Get out and see some places I've never seen, figure out who I am. When I heard the message on the radio about Flatwoods, I was curious to meet the responders, so I made my way here. I decided to stay here and see what else I could learn. That's pretty much my story.
So we've heard of Foundation before. Yeah, tell us about Foundation.
It's a community of settlers up in the mountains to the east. It's a nice enough place, I guess. That being said, it's a hell of a dangerous trip trying to get there. I barely made it out of the mountains alive. If I were you, I'd keep to the forest until you're ready to deal with some seriously nasty stuff.
Gotcha. And tell us about Paige.
He's the closest Foundation has to a leader, I guess. I never got to know him real well, but he always seemed like a decent guy. Honest, reliable, cares about the people, that kind of stuff.
Okay, all right, so Paige is male. I just assumed female. Something else you'd like to know?
Okay, what is it?
What's with the outfit? Anything interesting you tell me about the area?
Yeah, there's a couple of places around here that qualify as interesting. At least to me. The Agricultural Research Center is infested with feral ghouls and homicidal robots. But you can find some good scrap in there if you're up to it. The New River Gorge Resort to the east is the same story. Maybe, minus the robots.
All right, and I think we're good. Stream Hub, hey buddy. Over there on Kick, welcome on in.
No problem.
Okay, can we
Chloe's my pet. Or maybe I'm hers. I'm not sure.
All right, that got a little weird. She is the dog's pet. Supplies. Oh, there's another bench. All right, so we got a weapons bench here. We had a armor bench down there. We had a tinkerer's over there. And there's a chem inside. Okay, so we have all of our benches here, which is kind of cool. Oh, we are thirsty as all get out. Thirsty as all get out. Could use some food also. Looks like we need to cook up some food actually. Oh, we did see a cooking station from up top. I think was over here somewhere. But before we go looking for that stuff, I'm going to take a quick, hopefully, yeah, I can't really pause, so hopefully we're good. I'm going to take a quick 34, and I will be right back.
Keep away from me, you filthy ghoul.
Don't flatter yourself, crew cut. You ain't my type.
Crew cut. I like it. I like it a lot. I did not. I should have gotten more sleeping. I should have gotten more sleeping. Should have gotten another napping. I did not. Whoa, 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 look at this guy. Whoa, 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 look at this guy.
Heads up. They've
Look, we haven't gotten into the front door yet. What a welcoming crowd. Yeah, I said crowd, not wagon. That makes looting easy. Somehow we went 5-hole on dance. Oh. Dance? I don't want to have to go 5-hole again. All right, does that help? Dance, get thin. Get thin, buddy. Get thin. Suck in the gut, dance. Dance. Suck in the gut. All right. We are back. 34 on the dot. And yeah, I got a little... It doesn't look the greatest, but we've got the highlights going there. So we have the option of either doing highlights or music for Be Right Back. Now, what would be really cool, and I don't know if this is possible, if I go back into that again, and it would be able to pick up where it stopped. I don't think that's possible. I don't know. Instead of it would just be starting every single time at the beginning. But at least it's maybe hopefully a little something that's a little different in case you haven't seen last week highlights. You can take a look at that whenever we take a quick break. But before we hop back on in, though, so I didn't watch it last night because last night was pretty rough. Oh, wait, there was no... Oh, wait. Hold on a second. Oh, okay. All right. So Richard's no sound again was earlier. I just saw... Okay. I thought you were saying there was no sound on the highlights, Richard. My bad. So I didn't watch last night, obviously, because it was pretty rough. But I did catch a little bit of some of the highlights today. The Video Game Awards. Or is that the Game Awards? TGA, right? Did you guys watch that? What did you guys think? I saw a couple games that looked pretty interesting. Most of them not quite my type of game. But yeah, a couple that looked pretty interesting. I did see, which it felt like it was a weird highlight, but The Forest 3. It looked kind of interesting, and I knew it was The Forest right away because it was they showed Crunchy Munchies at the beginning, so I knew it was The Forest. But it was kind of weird, like it was kind of weird, it felt like it was kind of pigeonholed in between a couple of things, and then as soon as it was done, it was just like booms, talk it and move on. It was just, I don't know, it felt like it was an oddly placed little look into The Forest 3, but it looked kind of cool. But that would probably explain why they haven't done any updates in that game in a long time. And for the fact that there's a Forest 3 coming possibly so quick now. I mean, it could be a couple years away, but still. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, but that looked pretty cool. And there were a couple others. I'd have to go back and kind of watch them again and kind of make a note of them so we can keep track of those as they come out. But there was a couple that was pretty interesting for sure, that I'm looking forward to checking out and or playing. But what did you guys think? Did you guys get to watch it? Was it what stood out? Let your boy know. All right, we need to register as a volunteer. There's our camp. Let's get rolling with this. I think this is, yeah, volunteers needed. She just goes back and forth. Okay.
I bet this town was really nice before the war.
Funnel cake. Funnel cake is good eats, man. Good eats on the funnel cake. I haven't had funnel cake in forever, though. All right, self-serve registration kiosk. Welcome Survivors. This program is developed to turn regular survivors into certified responder volunteers. As a volunteer, your job is to help others, and our job as responders is to help everybody, including you. Register here. That was easy. Photo mode unlocked. Locate Kesha McDermott. Optional, search for her location in the system. Transferring course to your external hardware, done. Report to responder Kesha McDermott for further instructions. Search for her location in the system. Oh, people directory. Oh, look it. Here's Dasa. Lead of Flatwoods Responder Outpost Specialty Leadership. Last checked in 11/5/96. Last location was the church. Housing assignment 8 Church Road. Notes, leads Flatwood Outpost for the responders, documenting the responders' good deeds. All right, so there's nothing. I want to say I'm not saying they got like a chip in them, but there's nothing that shows that can tell if they're alive or not. Apparently. Oh, the Colonel. Caretaker, a caregiver for children. Wait a minute, didn't he say he was 13? How old was that holotape? Joined the responders when he was 13, dedicated to helping kids learn to survive. I mean, I guess he could still be, wow, he's got 13 going on there. Could still be a caregiver, you know, child helping out, because children would be a little more comfortable with another child. And Kesha. There's Colin. Oh, we need to go through these. Miguel Caldera. Engineer Survival Training Robotics Programming. Morgantown Airport. Installed new self-service kiosk and automated pantry. Transferred to Morgantown Airport to build shelters for survivors. It's pretty cool that we have addresses. They were literally just living in these houses. Kesha McDermott. Hydrology Education. Flatwoods River. Housing assignment 3 Church Road. I completed search for a location. Search for Kesha along the nearby river. Monitoring water safety protocols in Flatwoods, conducting ongoing hydrology experiment. There's Colin. So we learned about Colin on the other one. He came in as a patient. Trying to contact the responders. He's an engineer. Morgantown Airport. No housing assignment. Trying to contact the responders. Can anybody see this? Scott Shepard. A nurse, knowledge of the big picture. Green Country Motel, we were just there. Note, studying the reasons why. Has theories on many topics, mostly political or paranormal. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. Wait. All right, that's just where we're, okay, I happen to go with the same one. Gary Wilkins. Survivor Coordinator. Courier and Navigation. Last location unknown. Transfer to Morgantown Airport. Oh, everyone's going to the airport. Delbert Winters. Wait. Isn't there Eddie Winters in Fallout 4? All of the holotapes, and wasn't he like a... Wait, was Eddie Winters the cop, the detective, or was he the thug? Or like a, I don't know, kind of like a thug type deal, dude. We don't have all the holotapes there. We've got a few, but I've been kind of holding off so we can listen to those in order. But I think that was Eddie Winters. And this is Delbert Winters. Morale officer and chef. Cooking, preaching, morale. Delbert's home, last location. Well, that works out. Runs a Flatwoods kitchen and potluck, train survivors in food safety. And Sophie Yates. Volunteer candidate, unassigned, undeclared. Delbert's home also. Student in Delbert's volunteer training class since 1/20 of 96. So for six months, she checked in. The last check-in. Oh no, yeah, the last check-in was 7/24. Oh, all right. So search for Kesha along the nearby river. First contact completed. I like it. All right, we need to turn that off. Ooh. Ooh. Not been able to get one in 4. supposedly there's like a 2% chance of getting this. Has anybody ever gotten the pie? Free cooking lessons. Delicious and free cooking lessons just outside Flatwoods Tavern in the parking lot. Reverend Delbert Winters leads cooking lessons every day. Free to all survivors. Come get fed and learn how to cook the old-fashioned way. Menu, Reverend Winters' famous Appalachia. That is hard to say, but I love the name. Corn pone, yum, and cram burgers. It's definitely meat. Well, probably, at least some of it. Kindly refer to your local friendly responder for details and class schedules. Who goes there? Or we already listened to part 1. Why are all the clipboards so battered? Flatwoods Tavern purchase order history. Where would you be? Notes. Oh, known. Oh, you already know that. Plan Knuckles. When did I pick that up? Wait, wasn't it called? Oh, no, not. What's the note I just picked up? Wasn't it called Flatwoods something? Clearly was not, unless, was it a holotape? Flatwoods, oh, it's a holotape. Purchase order history. September of 2096. Raw meat, bottled beer, wine. How do we... Is that it? Can't go to another page. October 2096. Raw meat, 20 pounds. Anything but giant bug meat. Bottled beer, 10 crates. So I think both of these have gone up. Found a few crates in that abandoned house at the end of the road. And then November 2096. 25 pounds and 10 crates. Running low, so jack up the prices. So it's people coming into town, right? People are coming in, so he needs more goods. He needs the supply because he's got the demand. Whoa. Was not expecting that. Responders, please.
Help! Someone please help me! Please let me out! Please! Please! I'm begging you! Don't leave me here! Please! Please! I'll give you anything you want! Money? Yeah? You want camps? My life savings, I'll tell you where it is! Go to the graveyard behind the church. The rightmost grave. Stand on it. Walk directly across the river. Halfway up the hill. There's a small clearing. My savings are in an old stump. A little bit off the right, I swear! Please! Don't leave me here, please! I'm begging you, please!
Dude, who locked him in? Who locked that dude in here? And before I forget, we gotta go check that out. Because I'm gonna forget those instructions. 100%. But we can't sprint because I am over. Your boy is over
This
encumbered.
town was really nice before the war.
All right, so here's the grave. He said, stand on the one on the right, rightmost, right? So I'm guessing that's this one. Oh wait, do these? Oh, do we count these? Although technically it might not matter too much. I'm thinking these are afterwards, right? So he said go across. Oh, is this the river? We need to find the one lady? And then up the hill halfway in an old stump. Do we see this lady here? I'm assuming that's the spot. Not a... Wait. That's a log. Stump? Whoa. A reminder to myself.
Reminder to myself. The responders are good people. They're trying their damn best, for sure. Things aren't good, and stuff is getting worse. Anyway, this is a reminder to myself. A reminder that this gun, it's my insurance. Things get real bad if the food runs out or the water runs dry. I get to decide how I leave this goddamn world. I'm not gonna let myself suffer. I'm not gonna die hungry and alone. I can't.
Dude, he's over on all of those. He suffered, he died hungry, I'm assuming he was alone. He was an over on all of those. Oh, I feel for the dude. Gnat tail. That's supposed to be like a cat tail? It doesn't look like a cat tail. Alright, how far up do we want to go up and down this? We need to go back to that tavern. But there's supposed to be a lady along here. What are you? Tin cans. All right, let's let's start doubling back. Just check this curve. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean she's in the water. Dude, I had forgotten like how good this looks. I mean, especially compared to 4. It does. There definitely is a graphical upgrade. And then just the layout, at least for here, is so well done. Completely forgot that with this game. Oh. Confessions of an... Dude, we were just finding a ton of stuff. Confessions of an addict.
Well, this is it, I guess. Rock bottom, I think they call it. I still miss him. Billy. I knew he was too young for me. But it made me feel good. So, it's the old Billy I really miss. The one who used to do nothing all day with me.
Automated warning to all responders. Mr. Farmhands are out of control.
No.
Evacuate civilians and take down those supervisors. Once they're dealt with, you'll have to reboot the
Will
server.
it go back into the holotape? We'll just continue the holotape. It did not. Okay, what got... Take that off. Alright, so we might have to be a little careful with doing this, with walking around. Was it Confessions of an Addict?
Well, this is it, I guess. Rock bottom, I think they call it. I still miss him. Billy. I knew he was too young for me. But,
They were digging to put this coffin in.
though, it's the old Billy I really miss. The one who used to do nothing all day with me but listen to the radio and drink. I should have got out sooner, when Billy and his buddies started torturing little cats and dogs.
See if we can cook and still
were no
listen.
good, but that didn't stop me anyway. I can't believe my wake-up call was watching people's heads get stuck on spikes. So, what is an old gal like me to do? Steal all the food, steal all the cams, and get the hell out of there. I'd trade my last bite of food just to see the look on their faces. Oh, I know it's gonna piss off Billy's friends, but I don't give a damn. I tell myself I should feel sorry for the little town across the river. But if I'm being honest, and that's what this tape is for, I don't really care. I call myself an addict, but it ain't the chems that finally got me. It was always Billy.
Whoa, wait a minute, no. Wait. Did she say that because Billy's the one that got her into the chems? Billy didn't actually take her out, did he? I think she said she feels sorry for that town across the river. Alright, come on. Alright, for some reason when you're in here, you can't just hit space to build. You actually have to click on that, and then you can do it. Sugar. Alright. So probably these drinks give us a little something better than just water because they have some little, like max AP, something else had luck. Nothing there. Meat. Plants, prepared, utility. Alright, I think we're good. Pre-cooking lessons, we've already got that. Alright, there was a terminal inside here, back in the kitchen. We need to check out. Yeah, who locked this dude in here? Kitchen, oh. Kitchen terminal. Food is critical, water's critical, log in. Volunteers should donate potato soup and ribeye steaks, kitchen patrol. Appalachia. Appalachia? Tomatoes, uglier the better. Add some beef. Alright, so it's a recipe for the chili. Mix it up real good. Containment details. Oh, are we going to find something out about this dude? Old deep freeze tank holds 50 pounds of steak at maximum. Temperature may be hot or cold when deposited. Automated pantry only accepts ribeye steak right now. Additional food donations will be in the update 0.2.0. Steak must be cooked to medium rare only. Carbon levels tweaked to reject all other consistencies. Well done steaks may be deposited in the leather scrap box for armor usage. Whoa. Diagnostics. Sending alert to Miguel. Internal refrigeration temperature 108. Internal freezer. Alright, so clearly that's not holding. Miguel got the alert. And then bugs. Hopefully it's these type of bugs and not bugs. Temperature control is broken. It's not just discussing this a sanitation issue. The food is all rotten, Delbert. Delbert wrote that. Partial fix applied. You can no longer receive food from the automated pantry. Miguel. I need the food in this pantry for the potluck. Delbert. I added a diagnostic tool for now. I have to return to the airport immediately, but I'll fix it when I get back. Miguel either never got back or just hasn't gotten back yet. Can't detect ribeye steaks properly. Isn't registering my contribution as a volunteer. I need to be able to train survivors with this program this week. Delbert. Comment, I've updated the automated pantry program, but you do have to cook the meat properly to detect the charbroil and meat type. Miguel. Can't detect tato soup. So this is a crazy... They've got an AI pantry? Same as the ribeye steak problem, Delbert. I have to add a compartment to store fluid separately from steak, or else they get stored together. I need to get Gary to pick up parts at Morgantown Airport. It'll take at least a month, probably. What do you want me to do? Miguel out. Just close it. For now, ribeye steaks will do. Delbert. And still says milk on the machine. It's just confusing, isn't it? Delbert. Maybe Colonel can help with this. I can't paint. What do you mean you can't paint? Oh wait, that actually said that was actually a cosmetic. Cosmetic. Fixed. Fixed. Alright, where is this? Oh, play Holot. Oh, I didn't even see that. Yeah, let's play that. Actually, no, we'll eject that and then play it. Like, where is this pantry? Food.
Interview 2. Reverend Delbert Winters. Hi, I met you in the woods near the Morgantown Airport. You were picking flowers. Why?
I was harvesting a lot of stuff, actually. I hunted deer recently. Looked strange, but tasted.
Okay. Well, what's a basic, easy meal that someone who's been surviving on cans could make?
You can make tea with dried flowers. It's not much, but it can soothe your stomach. I don't know what this flower is called, but I call it a soot flower. If you add it to water, you can make a tea. Same with rabbit meat or chicken meat.
We have that recipe. We actually just made some.
Soups with boiled water. God willing, we can adapt old recipes to new types of food.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
Back in the Army, we got sent off to places with weird fish I'd never heard of and weird veggies I'd never seen again. You know, we had to cook with them still. Just pretend it's catfish or something. You see how it turns out. But now, well, let me say that I've seen some weird stuff. I thought maybe it was unholy, but these are all the creation of our Lord, even if man has manipulated them, and dang it, they're still edible.
Oh, okay. Well, what kind of veggies do you eat?
Yeah, there are still some edible veggies out there, like melons, carrots, and gourds. You know, I found some tomatoes and potatoes growing together. They're somehow pollinating each other or something. I ate one, and it was kind of like ketchup-flavored cardboard, but hey, I'm alive. You might have to experiment like that. Don't be too picky if it keeps you alive to see the end of times.
Sounds like you've been thinking about this for a while.
You could say that. I knew the end was coming for a good long while. And, well, it's here. And the end will come again. I have faith that there's a reason for all this, and that we need to survive to see our Lord again. And, well, we need food to survive.
Fair enough. Thanks for the tips, Delbert.
Thought I heard some shooting some grenades, something over there. There was also a holotape up top here. Yeah, we can go this way. Yeah, I don't know if picking this up would interrupt the previous holotape.
Just talking to this? Oh, yeah, am I loud enough? Okay.
This is what, Tabitha?
Hi. What do you want me to say exactly? Yeah, so just talk about how you got here and maybe a little bit about your life. This is a historic document. Go ahead, Tabitha. Okay, so, well, thanks. Okay. I've been sober for 9 days. I got here 9 days ago. My name is Tabitha. And this is my story. I just found out about everything. The war, the bombs, I just realized this was, really happening. For years, I thought the chems were playing tricks with my mind, hurting my brain. Thought it was the worst trip ever. Every time I'd come out of my haze long enough to look for food, I'd find more chems and, well, they kept going. And I kept seeing madness. Look, I would have been wandering around fighting giant rats and eating garbage if not for the responders. They're good folks. That doc in the church, got me some meds that are helping out a lot. And they have group therapy meetings, and it's good. It's good. I think it's helping. Listen, you should avoid the mountains. They'll just get you mixed up. Get you doing things you don't want to do. Hurting people mostly. I mean, there are so many chems up there. I spent too long there and I hurt people. I couldn't think right. I couldn't. Oh, it's okay, Tabitha. Remember what we said in the group? Take your Addictol and rest, and things will be okay soon. It's okay. We're here for you. Yeah, I'm taking it. When I feel better, I'm going out west, though. Getting out of this place. Getting out, getting away from the chems, all of this. I feel better every day, but, you know, years of chems, years of rads, years of sleeping in the muck. It adds up. Yeah. I'm gonna get back to sleep now, okay? Okay. Thanks for sharing your story, Tabitha. Get some sleep. You'll be okay. You're safe now.
Oh, she was an addict also. I mean, I guess kind of get it. All right, so we're gonna have to, we needed to get something going here. Even if it's not anything huge, anything quest-wise? No. I do think we need storage. Even if it's just throwing down stash boxes. Oh, these are, oh, wait, we got you. How do we, all right, so let's just put you, let's just go ahead and build you. Oh, wait, I didn't see all these. Oh, these are all different variants we could have done. So that's the only one we can actually do, though. All right, so that's interesting. Could have done the little baby stash box, the little baby. Dwellers, pets and pet furniture allies. All right, so I think that's probably good for now. Let's at least just start throwing some stuff in here. So store all junk. It only gets us down to 170. We don't need that pistol. Or the hatchet. We'll probably end up breaking down the hatchet. Go ahead and lock you. I want to lock you. We want to use this also. So we're gonna have to favorite this. We're gonna have to favorite some of that stuff also. Armor, we're looking good. Apparel. I mean, we're gonna end up breaking that down. Oh, we got a jumpsuit. I like my military fatigues. That's good there. Oh, we also want to take... Oh, look at all the spoiled stuff we have. The spoiled... Where is... Yeah, I want to put those away. Improved repair kit. Put those away. Obviously, all of that. Wrap kit. I don't even know what that does. We'll take a look in a moment, see what that does. What are these? Do we just to be cleaned up? Assuming these we cannot put away. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm gonna hold on. Well, we'll hold on to one of those. So that way, when we get that way, we know we're looking for additional pieces to that. Want to keep the map? Oh, can I lock the map? We can. Okay, excellent. Your mission. Shall you choose? All right, we already did those. Ammo. So we know we can put like all of these away. Put those away. Those. I think all we need is, we need what? We need 10. What all do we need? We need 10, 308, and sell. All right, there we go. There's that. What about, didn't we have... Oh, I want to see what that is. That's not, don't need that out to do that. Misks, scrap kit. No junk or scrap in inventory or stat. Oh, wait. We can use this to scrap while we're on the run. That's kind of interesting. We're going to put that away for now. We want to get lean meat, and we're still only at 161. Now, we do have a lot of food, drink, and aid on us. Well, I don't know if we... Oh, I mean, look at all the stim packs. I did see we do have level up. Let's see if I don't screw this one up this time. Knock, go away. I hate knock jokes. I like that. That one's a good one. That one's a good one. Oh, actually, that was actually the wrong button. Didn't want to do that button. We're giving a big like for that.
Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly get this thing? Would you kindly?
All right, so we want to take a strength, right? To get up our carry capacity. Plus 25% range damage to crippled targets. I don't care about that. Nor the slugger. Increased throwing range. Don't know how our throwing range is now. Damage against bleeding targets. Probably traveling pharmacy. Weight of all chems. Oh. Reduced by 45%. We kind of need to take a strength. So I'm going to go with that. Oh, we already had. Well, still, we'll take that. It's still better than what I think we're going to want for those. Okay, so that's that. Oh, whoa. All right, let's get back in. Didn't we have perks? So we can't use any of the... Okay, so we're maxed out at 3 cards. But we have all these potentially. I mean, the Lone Wanderer. Gain resistance and AP regen based on your charisma while not on a team. Resistances and AP. Would that be better than ranged weapons do 6%? 6% weak spot damage might not be the best. Action Boy is good. Let's go ahead and unequip that. And then, what is boost? Oh, I think I looked at that last time. Now, how do I get back though, without going out? There has to be a way to get back that I'm missing. There has to be a way I'm missing. Get back to here, without going out. Lone Wanderer, we want to use that. So, there, almost also what I'm missing is how do I know like how many cards I can have? What's telling me that? We have 2 of these. Do these stack? I wonder if at some point those stack, because if not, I could scrap one. But I don't know if we can stack those. R rank up. Can't rank anything up. Q, pick a perk. Whoa. What was that? Whoa. Why did you become unfriendly? Dude, we walked by him earlier. He was friendly. Somebody was running down there. And we do have pacifist turned off. I've never played the I've never had the PvP thing going. Oh, that was a mistake in this game, so I don't know what it's like. Somebody was running along there. We sneak a quick food and drink. What do we want to drink? Where's some of that stuff that we made? And we need to put like this. Oh wait, carry weight booster plus 50 for 30 minutes. That's not bad. Is it under 8? No, like where's some of those soups that or the drinks that we made? Melon juice, mountain honey. Is that another one? Max HP. A simple suit flower tea. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean this person was looking to do PvP. I think they would be shooting us by now. But did they take down... Yeah. Who was that? It's an ally of somebody. Yeah, they scooted off though. I think they took them down and then scooted off. Yeah, has anybody ever done PvP in this? I don't know what it's like. Alright, so then did our strength go up for carry capacity? Oh, I don't know if I remember what it was, but it's up to 175. I think that is higher. I think it was like 160 or 65. Avoid those guys for now. Come back into Flatwoods, see if we can find... Alright, so there's a path that leads... It like switches back up through there. And what level are we? We are... We're level 6. I think I'd like to get to level 20 before we start trying to head over to Ohio and Walton Goggins. I think that's the way I kind of want to do that. We did all of that stuff. Smashy Snow, hey buddy, how you doing? Welcome on in on YouTube. Fallout 76, your favorite game. Nice. Meeting hall. How many hours you got, Smashy? How many hours you got in 76? Alright, so we've been in that little corner. And also, Smashy, Ohio's super cool? Nice. Yeah, I can't wait to get there. That's the reason why we're replaying it. It's the whole Walton Goggins thing, man. I'm a huge fan of Walton Goggins. Huge fan. Pun intended. But also, over 10K? Whoa. Wait. Remember them? Didn't we already have a note called Remember Them? Wait. Is that the note where we saw the mannequins? And then they had the flower pots? I forgive you, Dad. 10,000 hours, man. It's your job? It sounds like it. That's insane. That is crazy and that's awesome. That is awesome. So, all right, so Smashy, how does PvP work in this? So when I played previously, I did not do PvP. How does it work in this? And is it cool? Or is it kind of lame? And then also, do you have Fallout First? I have Fallout First on PS5. I just don't have it on PC. Thinking about canceling it over there and then starting over here. I forgive you, Dad. I get it now. Taking care of kids is hard, and it was too hard for you. You were young, and it was just too much. I get it. I do. I'm an adult now, too, and, well, it took a long time to understand why you did it. I'm not mad, though. But I'm going to do the opposite of what you did. I'm going to find kids and make sure they're okay. Oh, so he ran out. I love you. I forgive you, but you don't need to come home anymore. Oh, this is Colonel. can't quite tell where that sound was. The shooting. Nobody does PvP, but the dev works on PvP for the future. Oh, okay, so it's not really a thing. Okay. Because the way that dude ran away seemed a little, not suspicious, but like he was either scared of it happening or was going to flank and do it. You do have Fallout first. Wait. Amazing for testing build before making them on actual servers so you don't lose your mods. Wait, are there mods in 76, Smashy? Dealing with survivor's guilt. Step 1, learning how to forgive yourself. This can take a long time. In fact, it can take a lifetime. You survive something tragic and that's difficult for anybody. Step 2, find someone to talk to. Oh. Oh, that's what this was. This was the survivor's guilt, like, group. Sorry. Sorry, my name is Tabitha. We just heard from her, and she's an act, so she is an act. Was told this type of thing can help me recover. Cassidy, I shouldn't have said any of that at all. I was cruel to you. Patty, you were right. I knew it at the time too. Sank, you were an a-hole, but so was I too. We both hurt each other equally. Sky, you were amazing. I never told you. I should have said it to you every day. Toby, I stole it. I was messed up at the time, but it's no excuse. Pete, you deserved better. Lillian, I lied to your face about it. You were right. Peggy, I ignored you when you needed me the most. Allison, I just stopped talking to you and I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. Carrie L, I never paid you back for all your help. I used you. Hunter, I took advantage of you when you were at your weakest. Louisa, your advice would have helped and I ignored you. Whoa. Dude, these are pretty depth. Oh, the legendary mod. Okay, all right, the legendary mods got you. When you said mods, my mind went to like game mods, right? Gotcha. You can craft your. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. How did that get way over there? Oh, did I? Oh, that's how. Hold on a second. We got a little cattywampus. And no one said anything. We got a little cattywampus on that. There we go. All right, let's get back on into the game. But I do need OBS to come back up again. So my screens are flickering. There we go. We got game and OBS. All right, we are looking good. Craft your perfect weapon, but they are hard to get, especially the bounty legendary stars. And I forgot about all that stuff, and I didn't dive into it too much in my first initial playthrough. So we're gonna have to get into that at some point. But yeah, my mind went to like game mods, for sure. Yeah, and so I talked about this in the first episode, or the first stream. I've played 76 in like 3 years. I still have Fallout First on PS5, and it's been live for those 3 years since I played. I have like 53,000 atoms that I can spend. But I moved over to PC, and unfortunately that stuff won't transfer over. Fortunately, it won't transfer over, but I want to do a fresh, clean replay of this. So that's why I might cancel that. That's going to be a time. I mean, I can still use that game over there. You know what I'm saying? But it's a bummer I can't transfer that stuff over here. But that's all right. That's part of the fun of playing again, right? Nothing helps. Sorry, Tabitha. They're all dead, and you hurt them. They suffered because of you. Wait, because of you, honey. Cuddles Sophie. That's not very cuddly. Dear Daddy, if you read this, I am now staying in the bell tower in the church. Oh, we were up there. I have cereal and games and a sleeping bag. For both of us, I will be... I will be waiting. Dude, this was him still waiting for Dad. And then we saw the other letter that said he gets it and don't come back. Oh. Oh, is this gonna be Colonel again? Oh, wait. This is gonna be Colonel again, isn't it? Dear Dad, I wrote your letter last month and Delbert asked me to write you another letter. He said it will find you. I just want to say that I'm doing okay. Everybody's taking care of me. I miss you. That has to be Colonel. Oh. Oh, guest book. It's in my hands now, Delbert. I know my dad and brother are okay, but I lost so many friends, so many. I think of them constantly. I only hope some of them made it. Dasa. Dasa did not make it. I just hope everything's okay in the vaults. Willie May. Whoa. Okay. When a door closes, another door opens, or maybe a window. Miguel. You don't need to grieve because nobody really died. They're just different now. God, oh. For the ones that turned. I didn't lose anything in war. In fact, I have a better life now. But condolences to anyone who lost loved ones. Gary. Grieving is not very productive. Lucas. Dude, craziness. Oh. Look at, they even had their teas out. Yeah, it'd be interesting. I don't know how I feel about if this game had PvP. I don't know. I'm not a huge PvPer until Arc Raiders. I'm kind of getting into it a little bit. Wait, is that a player right? Was that a player right there? Yeah, it is. Nice. All right, very cool. All right, so we need to continue working our way through. Let's get back up in here. Oh, hey, buddy. All right, so this is the bridge. Let's just get everything from the bridge on over. We'll get that. Like, we've probably been in that house, right? Or we've at least checked out that house, I believe. So I do remember Nuclear Winter. That was Battle Royale, yeah. I never played it because I wasn't into that stuff back then. But yeah, I do vaguely remember it. But I'm saying I don't know how I feel about PvP in like this, right? I did turn off Pacifist just to see if it's a thing. Give it a try. But if it's not really a thing, then that's cool also. Now, Smashy, do you play any other Fallout games? Because right now on the channel, I currently have a Fallout 4 playthrough that's going through. That's about 180 episodes into it. We're not even close to being done. And then a Fallout London playthrough that's going through. I think we're in the 150s there. The 150. Oh no, we might have just hit 160. But London is amazing. Ooh, look at trying to break into the safe. Oh, we don't have the skills. Oh, hey, buddy. Swamp tofu soup. Learn it. 10 mil, we need that. Oh, a Bowie knife. Although I like this machete. Oh, I guess we picked it up anyways. I wanted those. Last Will and Testament of Jeremiah Ward. Last Will and Testament, I, Jeremiah Ward, resident in the town of Flatwoods, county of not sure, being of sound mind and not acting under duress, mostly, hereby declare this letter to be my last will and testament. Mia gets the house and everything in it. I ain't got much, but that's all I got to give, and she's all I got. I know she's alive. Responders say the dogs got her. Oh, but I know it ain't true. They've been real good to us. Teaching us an old geezer like me how to really cook is something. I'll give them that. I keep hearing footsteps out there. I think it's that other guy. But I know they lying about those dogs. I seen them in the hills. There's some bad folks scoping us out. They took my granddaughter. I just know it. I'll get you back, Mia. I promise. Whoa. Someone in the hills scoping out. Oh, I was hoping that would give us a quest. Tasty squirrel stew. Got it. Red solo cups. One-eyed souvenir bear? Oh, it's upside down. Got it. Only 76 and 3 hours of 4. Okay, all right. YouTube replayed 4 only for the viewers they were asking me to. So why so much 76 and not so much the others? A campaign hat. All right, we can't get into that safe, unfortunately. Don't really need the bubble yum. Survivor story, Miguel Caldera.
Ah, hello, person in the distant future. Dasa told us these tapes would be used as historical records someday. Pretty nifty. So, my name is Miguel Caldera. Let's see, my story begins in an office. I used to be a programmer at Vault Tech. One of many. No, nobody special, you see. And, you know, and that's okay. I used to stare out that window by the coffee machine and think, shucks. I wish I could leave this job and hike in the woods every day. I dream about walking the Appalachian Trail, setting up camp wherever I liked, and traveling with close friends. Dreams kept me going. And, well, you know, when the bombs fell, I was terrified, just like anybody else. I wasn't in a vault, so I just, you know, I had to figure it all out too. The responders found me. I had a little campsite, some supplies. I hacked a Protectron to guard me while I slept, but I miss people. I did. It's been alright, you know? The apocalypse and all. I know that seems weird, but I have freedom now. I can actually help people.
Interesting.
I even met somebody. A volunteer who delivers supplies. Imagine that, right? Even when you think everything is over, it's not. It goes on. I mean, it's awful too. You know, don't get me wrong. All the people dead and hurt. But, you know, those are things beyond my control. So, you know, I'm making the best of it. These days, I'm important. People treat me like I matter because, well, there's so few of us. You know, we can't afford to think otherwise. So for all you future people, just know that we lived through something horrible. But we did it. Somehow, we're alive. And if you're hearing this, then, well, I guess at least some of us made it, right? So hey, chin up, kiddo. It'll be okay. Okay?
Okay. So it was interesting, couple things there. So that's Miguel, right? We heard, or we saw, or read. He was the one helping out with fixing all this stuff, I think, right? In the tavern. And he was supposed to be at the airport, if I'm not mistaken. But also, it's really interesting with the. He's almost happier in this world than in the previous life, right? Because, like he said, he matters, and he's important. Whereas before, it probably felt like he was overlooked. Reminds me a lot. There's a lot of TV shows where there's characters like that. Like, I'm sure there's aspects of that in The Walking Dead, but it really reminds me of John Locke in Lost, which I bring up Lost a lot, and I bring up John Locke a lot too. It reminds me of John Locke. He did not want to go back because he finally had a purpose. His purpose was on the island. Oh, that's goes there part 2. So that's really, really interesting.
Tonight, we bring you the final chapter of Who Goes There? The Strange Encounter in Flatwoods. In the last episode, Pioneer Scout Fred Fisher met a curious girl named Sally while hiding in the dark. But, as it turned out, they weren't alone.
There are other people here? Yeah, they probably just went to get more food. They'll be back soon enough. You can wait with me, and they'll give you food too. You just have to do what they want.
What do you mean?
When they want to play games with you.
Games? What kind of games?
I'm still learning the rules. Mostly, they're kind of boring, and only hurt when they use the needles.
Needles?
Yeah, you know, like at the doctor.
This doesn't sound like any game I know. It sounds downright awful, and these people sound really bad. We have to get out of here.
No, stay put, stay put, stay put, stay put.
Okay, stop screaming. Ah, the light, it's so bright.
That's where they come in to bring food, or when it's time to play.
Sally, what's that helmet thing you're wearing? It looks like it's screwed into your head.
Time to play. Time to play.
Sally, what's wrong? Why are you acting like that?
Time to play.
I see them now. They aren't human at all. No! Stop! Let me go! Sally, help me! I don't want to play! I don't want to play any games! No!
Fred Fisher was found days later, wandering by the river outside Flatwoods. He was disoriented, but unharmed, save for 2 small wounds on each temple. To this day, Fred is convinced his strange encounter was real, and even continues to search high and low for a missing girl named Sally, whom he swears he met.
Oh, Sally wasn't even
So I leave it to you to decide, dear listeners. Was this simply the wild imagination of a frightened boy lost in the woods? Or was Fred Fisher in fact abducted by brainwashing aliens from outer space? Be sure to tune in next week for another thrilling chapter of Tales from the West Virginia Hills.
I mean, those are all made up and fake, right? It's kind of like the Twilight Zone type stuff, right? You hate single player games. You like hardcore multiplayer. Well, so the multiplayer in this space, Smashy, would be going out and doing the events with everyone. So even though you have your private server, you still go out and do the events with people, I assume. Yeah, you only do raids and boss fights in 76. Gotcha. There you go. Gotta go have some editing too. Hey, bud, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it, Smashy. Enjoy. Hey, I do a lot of editing myself, so I know what that's like. Real quick, if you're out there though, Smashy, what editing program do you use? I'm just curious. Scott's reminders. Remember, set up a trap for you-know-who's and use holotapes to try and record their noises at night. Get a lock for the secret stash by the Brahmin tubs behind the house. Get a bigger gun or more guns or both. Try to tame a wild dog or a giant rat. Rip Perry, you sweet old boy. Sweet, sweet old boy. Very cool. All right, let's get in here. Yeah, so we saw with the binocs, there's a ghoul over there. I don't know, we didn't see. So there's a huge spotlight over there. We might have to go check that out. Oh, I need to check, is there a walk button in there? Controls. Toggle always run. Oh, wait. Toggle always run. Oh, yeah, I don't want to always be moving. Or always running. Does not look like there's a walk. Wah, wah, that's a bummer. Like in scenarios like this, I'd like to be able to just walk around. Oh. Oh, it's Delbert. Ooh, Delbert has a terminal. Survivor story, Reverend Delbert Winters.
Reverend Delbert Winters here, born and raised in this very town. Lit my own church to the responders for their outpost here, and you're welcome. The responders are on a true mission, you see, helping folks through thick and thin, till the heavens open up again and take us all up anyways. When this all happened, I figured like most it was time. This was the end, but it wasn't, was it? We're still here.
This guy's also the cook, right?
At first, I thought it was a mistake, that we was missed, forgotten. Maybe we did some wrongs.
I started using CapCut for shorts, but I've been using DaVinci Resolve for everything else. Welcome back, Richard.
Maybe thought some things that ought not to been thought. So I asked him. I asked how. Why? I fought your wars on Earth. I'm ready to fight them up there by your side. Then, in my despair, I saw some survivors eating raw rat carcass behind a dumpster. You ought to cook that first, I warned them. Seemed obvious. We tried but got sick, they said, covered in their own filth. I realized right then and there that I was being tasked. From then on, I built kitchens, cooked good food, fed anyone who walked up with an empty belly, and I was thankful for my task in life. Thankful. Next time hell or high water land at my stoop, I'll be swept clear away with it. But until then, let's share a home-cooked meal together, all right?
Yeah, he's definitely the cook. Look at this. Whoa. So. Do we get like a bonus if we stay in here long enough? And thankfully he keeps his clothes on, unlike Jin Sakai.
Would you like to join my scavenger hunt? Today we're gathering unstable nuclear waste.
Well, that doesn't sound stable. Smart. Oh, and he gets boiled water out of that. Military search. What use? Oh. That's not oh, hey buddy. That's not freaky at all. Look at that. So, all right, we want to put anything away. I think we're good. What is this? Meyer Lurk Steamer. Dude, there's some crazy stuff for bases that can be built. It looks like there's some crazy stuff. All right, we had to go through Delbert's terminal, and then we'll probably check out the Red Rocket, and then whatever's behind where that ghoul was. Whoa. All right, Delbert's terminal. Motto, today's the day. Volunteer training. Get some meat from one of the local cows, toss it on the fire until it stops oozing. Ooh. Comfort food cookbook. The Appalachia, we've seen that. Potluck schedule. I mean, this is my type of world, actually. I could go for that. Ribeye every single day. Past favorites. Ribeye, 1 through 10. I mean, it makes sense. Delbert's diary. Oh. I'm assuming this goes from top to bottom on faith. Need to write down my thoughts because I was losing faith. I am ashamed to admit it. I witnessed the wrath with my own eyes. The brightest of lights filled the sky, and I thought he had come for me and those of the faith. But we remain. Why? Either he did not come or we were not good enough. I pray. I pray every moment I can. Nothing. Wait. Nothing. I can hear nothing. I used to hear something, I think. Did I? It's hard to remember so long ago. Oh, that's it for that. I thought there'd be more. All right, and then the responders. Past month, I've struggled. I cooked a lot, though. You know, it helps keep me calm to cook. Ingredients are so simple. Mix this and that, and you got yourself a food. Life, not so much. And the beyond, I don't know. I thought I did. The responders set up camp in town. There are a bunch of medical and firefighter types. They plan to fix up survivors. I'm volunteering. This is something I know I can do. All right. So he must have been the only one here at the oh, he did say nothing, didn't he? So he was the only one here. Then the responders started coming in, gave him a little bit of faith. And in April, nightmares. Devoting myself to cooking for these survivors and running the book club and the nightly survivors guilt meetings has been good for me. He was running those meetings. But I still come home at night and I think, why? I was ready. I was ready my whole life for this. What did I do wrong? So he's thinking he did something wrong because he was not taken. Oh. And again, goes back to his faith. Weird cows. Makes me glad to see the responders, eat food to gain positive effects, are taking in survivors so well. We need them, Lord knows. We need to rebuild this land. I've been noticing a weird thing. Some of the animals are born different. At first, I thought it was just a random fluke. Two-headed cow should go to the Museum of Fakery. But then it happened again and again. He doesn't make mistakes like this. The flood. Weird cows are born more often than not, and I don't know what to say. Plants are weird too. Plants are merging, changing colors. I don't know that. I don't know what. Maybe this is a recreation of a recreation of our world like after the flood. If so, we survivors had no ark, no protection. So remember, he mentioned earlier about the potato and the tato, though, right? Remember? He mentioned that. I think it was him. Stayed up all night cooking stew and corn pone for everyone here. There's a lot of us now. A lot of us aren't doing so good. Some have lost faith in the responders and ran to the mountains to join gangs. I pray for them. I pray for us all, mind you. Experiments. Oh, this is getting weird. Or not so good. Weird cows continuing to be weird. I heard someone who arrived from over east of here called them Brahmin. Can't remember what regular cow tastes like anymore, or regular tomatoes for that matter. I've set up an experiment to monitor these things. I'm worried. What if the meat and vegetables here are hurting us? I need to keep track of this to know for sure. In the meantime, I think old prepackaged food is probably okay. Interesting. Although it's going to get you rads, we don't get rads from the meat once it's cooked. Gangs. Bunch of old survivors came down to town from the mountains. They're in a gang now. They wanted stuff. They tore up my gardens and killed some cows. Better start putting some extra food in the pantry just in case. And I need to remember, they have a tough time up there. There can't be much to eat in the mountains. So he's trying to help them even though they came down to steal and ravage. He's trying to help them. Our future. I brought all the weird cows down from the nearby farms and let them loose in the pastures. I think they'll stay by because I planted a bunch of good hay grass there. In a couple months, I'll build some gardens near the houses and I'll set up some control groups of plants. He didn't take us, so I need to make sure I'm ready for when he returns. This has to be just a trial. I have to do better. I need to make sure everyone here eats well and survives until the end. So he found his new purpose finally, right? He already kind of found it, but he's finding his new purpose. Apology. I've sunken my entire life lately into these experiments and feeding these survivors. I've asked him if this is enough, if he'll come for me now. Silence. Is this punishment? I was in the war. I killed. I know I did these things, but I had to. They made me do it. I thought it was right too. How can I apologize now? At peace. Just finished planting the community garden for next year. Figure I'll spend some time in the garden patches behind my house for a bit. Brings me peace to work the land like this. Planting some seeds, gonna see what in the hoot they turn out to be. Don't look like any kind of seeds I know. Bless is creativity, right? And that's it. So we don't really get anything. Oh wait, yeah, we don't really get anything about like how this happened. So he's got a book next to him, and there was a knife in the book. He had ammo and a weapon. Oh, Delbert. Hopefully it didn't go that way. I wouldn't think so, but in this world, man, in this world, you never know. Never. All right, so there was a ghoul over there. Not be surprised if a ghoul pops up in here. Oh, we got a stash box here. Don't know how much we're gonna need. Like, I know he mentioned the prepackaged food. Don't know how much we're gonna need that. Hopefully not, because it does give rads. Love me some Nuka. And some squirrel. Let's go ahead and do a quick scrap of junk. Oh yeah, we can break this thing down. I might want to keep that. We don't need that. And the throwing knife. Now, where did we no, we saw the ghoul over there in the tents, I believe. Do we need food and drink? Oh, yeah, we do. All right. Oh, no, item, food and drink. Oh, we need a ton of food. Oh, look at all the spoiled food. I gotta get used to that in this game. There we go. Oh, we had a challenge to drink 15 purified. We got it. What up, gnome? Hey, buddy. All right, this is where we saw, yeah, that guy. And that's where we're missing half the shots on that guy. Oh, can't get in. Sugar bombs. What do we actually get from these jars? Is it just glass? Yeah. Okay. And it's just the one feral? Kitty cat. Nice. Oh, wait. Whoa. Was that underneath the pillow? I hate Flatwoods.
Well, my back hurts. Sick of eating varmints with 2 pair of eyes. Yeah, I tell them I see the big old boomer out yonder. They tell me, what's a boomer then? Then some sweet young thing come up to me asking for help with that garden next door. And then, just this morning, I heard talk of crawdads big as a barn door across the mountains and worse. Flatwoods had better days. Now everything cattywampus or it'll kill you.
Cattywampus?
Now, I ain't no cussing lady. But damn if God had just let a bomb fall on my head. Jesus, just let me die.
It got cattywampus for her. Does not, or she does not like Flatwoods. Nothing else we can craft. Okay, that's why. All right, so I think we have most of Flatwoods. Oh. Oh, these are probably, these might have been the garden plots. No, because he said behind. Did he say behind his house? I mean, it is behind, but. No, this is what he was. Oh, who's this? Oh, you're a settler. That's what he was referring to. Oh, underneath. All right, so let's head back to... I mean, I guess I'd call it our base, but it's not really not much of a base, that's for sure. Chloe's a beast. Stay out of Chloe's way. Chloe, do your thing. Oh, I wanted to check real quick. That was me.
Would you kindly? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly?
We're supposed to be looking for the one lady back here. So I guess if we start at the bridge. Oh. All right, fellas. Have at it. Have at it, robots. We'll deal with you in a bit. Now, I don't know we don't know for sure that this person's actually in the water. It feels like we already walked this down here. Could they just be along, like, what does it actually say? Retrieve the water testing kit from Kesha. Charge the water, last checked in by the river, and it looks like she's still there. So by the river doesn't mean she's in the river. Let's go up, actually, we'll go up this and then double back. We'll just go up to that bridge and then double back on the banks. We already saw, this was the addict, right? Yeah. Oh, and hence the Bunsen burner. Interesting. Maybe we can get up on that bridge and get a better view also. We got to this point. Oh, could she actually... I didn't look through here, though. I just saw those. Get up on this bridge. Oh, is this? I think up there's where...
and serve.
Oh, where'd you come from?
And serve.
I think up there's where we saw those mannequins, I believe. And it just a real quick, while we're looking for this, Kesha, a quick hello and welcome to anyone who might be new. Thank you for stopping on in. Appreciate it. If you are a fan of Fallout, you are in the right spot, my friend. You're in the right spot. We got a lot of Fallout going on and even more coming up. So clearly we've got 76 going on right now. A full playthrough of Fallout 4 going on right now. Also Fallout London. Both of those are well into 150 episodes apiece. We also will be starting Fallout New Vegas pretty soon. So yeah, you are in the right spot if you are a Fallout fan. There's a ton to do. There's a ton going on, and I already do have a full playthrough of Fallout 76 Wastelanders on the channel. 230 episodes. Now that was when Wastelanders came out, and haven't played for about 3 years, so that's why we're coming back in to see what's going on in Ohio and the welcoming of the Ghoul, Walton Goggins. I didn't see anything from up top. Not seeing any other like tents or anything either. And maybe this might be the wrong river. Yeah, you know what? Although, is there another river in the area? Yeah, this might not even be the right river. Hey, buddies. All right, let's like get up to like there, and then we'll double back on the other side to see. Whoa.
Now that people have come back to this area, they'll all want to be setting up places like Foundation.
Hey, buddy. NPC is getting up.
You ever find those magazines lying around? Oh, they're my favorite. How about you? Have you read them before?
Which magazines? I love reading them. Those are for children. Which magazines?
I have a few spares that I scavenged. Have you heard of Backwoodsman?
No.
It comes in handy wandering around Appalachia. You want it?
Yeah.
Hope you enjoy.
Backwoodsman 4 added. Oh, very cool. All right, so let's take a look-see. It's not a note. Is it a misc? No.
If you don't look close enough, you'll miss what you're looking for.
Wait, where did this go? Let's go new. Backwoodsman 4. Oh, what'd we get?
I got here first. You can go find some other spot.
Got another magazine?
Didn't you hear? People are saying there's gold everywhere.
There was a sound.
Finally,
There was a
nice
sound
day.
as if we got something for that. I don't know what we got though. All right, it can't be this far. Let's double back. Well, at least we have the. Well, at least we have this as a spot.
I know a guy who could fix that.
What be broken, my friend? What be broken? Let's drop off all of our junk real quick. Oh yeah, we don't have a workbench. That's all right. We'll deal with that later. I don't have a clue as to where I want to like start up like an early base. Now, if we look at the map, like what's the most centrally located? Kind of feels like somewhere around here. Could be. Which means we're not far from here, right? Oh, wait. Retrieve the water testing kit from... Oh, so she's way down here. Wait, isn't that the bridge? She's near this bridge. All right, let's check that out real quick. I didn't mean to see that like that. All right, so here's the bridge. She off into... in the grass? Oh, you're a ghoul. Wait, oh no, it's down there. It's that bridge, not this bridge. You go a little further, because it was down near like those things. Wait. Wait. How have we not? How have I not seen this body? Does kind of blend in a little bit. Kesha McDermott. Survivor story.
Dasa has asked us all to document our stories for posterity, you know. It seems like a fine idea. So, hi, I am Kesha McDermott. When the bombs fell, I was in Watoga, coordinating a statewide science fair for that year's high school kids. And the theme was the future of energy. After the bombs, everything was pretty chaotic. Scavenging for food and fighting off rabid survivors. Oh, it was just a bad time all around. I found a couple of surviving kids from the high school whose parents didn't make it. And we holed up in a house in town for a while. After a bit, I was able to solder the circuitry in an old radio, and we tuned in to a broadcast from the responders. Oh, we were overjoyed. The trip from Watoga to Flatwoods, it was rough, mind you. The kids and I ran into a group of assholes in the mountains who stole our food and water. I can't tell you how happy I was to find the responders in Flatwoods. Tents for everyone, open kitchens, medical supplies, protection. We were safe. They had a problem, though. Their water sources were contaminated heavily. People were boiling water, but not long enough to make it safe. So, I stepped up and I said, I'll build a testing kit to monitor the contamination, and I will teach folks how to properly boil water. And I did. The world is getting better, but slowly. We need to make sure it doesn't relapse, too. It's going to take time and care, that's all. Well, time, care, and science.
Science? All right. I like her. Fortunately, it didn't end well for her. But what do we have? What was next on that? Test a sample of water from Flatwoods water pump. Oh, wait. From Flatwoods water pumps. Oh, could it be just any? Wait, where did we see some of these pumps? Just the normal little pumps? Was there some over here? Oh, there was, over here, there was. The community garden. Water's contaminated. All right, we got that from the river. Analyze. Oh, analyze. The water test kit. Oh, and Kesha's lab. Wait, wasn't there a analyzer back here in the church? Is that Kesha's lab? Dude, I love the layout of this Flatwoods. This is so cool. Whoa.
Hi there.
Oh, it's Heather. Yeah, what can we analyze? You better analyze up here. Analyze water sample. Dirty, severe. Water has not significantly improved since the last sample from the same coordinates. Updating volunteer status. You better update. Archives. Contaminated, fatal. So all contaminated. Well, river, different various samples from the well and the river, from serious to fatal. Oh, but wait a minute. It's going from 92 to 96, so it's actually getting better, but it's still not. All right, so it's actually getting better. Now what do you want us to do? Boil water using dirty water and wood fuel. Harvest wood. You know what? We probably put some away already, but there was wood. I remember seeing wood piles someplace. Does this guy have wood pile? No. How about our master chef? He did not. I mean, was it at the tent? Was it in the tents? You know what? It might have been in the tents. Might be some up there also. Thought I saw a tent. That had wood in it. Yeah, here we go. All right. Just to be safe. Maybe not. Yep, there we go. All right, let's get a cooking. And let's get a cooking, y'all. All right, we need boiled water. Might as well make this on up. And we have any more? Let's see. Do we have anything else? No, we're good. We're good on that. Beautiful. Now, what do you want us to do? Check in with the self-serve kiosk, which this thing in here, right? Check volunteer status. We got caps. We got caps, y'all. Sending data to responder cache's terminal for additional analysis. Done. Updating volunteer status with the responder database. Done. You must complete one more experiment for the responders to become a full volunteer. Transferring course to your external hardware. Done. Report to responder Delbert Winters for future instruction. Oh. That's not gonna get done. Look for Delbert Winters in his home. So we know where he is. Should give us credit for that though, man. I don't like that it doesn't. Ooh, that's a lot of ammo. Oh, what was the plan? Wait. Oh, I cut it off. I cut it off. Didn't. Oh, second helpings. Look for Delbert Winters at his home. Let's go. Chemistry workbench. Beautiful. And we literally found Delbert twice. Completed. Look for Delbert at his home. Search for training instructions around Delbert's house. We already did. We need to go through this again. Completed. Get a piece of Brahmin meat. All right. I mean, do we need to take one out? Dude, we just got Brahmin meat off of those things. Is by any chance we get more meat off of this? Will that count? Oh, that's not Brahmin, that's Radstag. I'm sorry. I'm sorry in advance. I'm sorry. The game made me. Cook up a ribeye steak. Whoa, back off. Back off, Brahmin buddy. I'll let you live. Until you make it to where I can't. Until then, we're good. Completed. Optional, get a piece of Brahmin meat. Wait, we already got that. Check in. Wait. Did we not collect? Did we not get credit for the optional? Or do I have to do this again? Apparently I lied to you. I lied. I feel almost as bad as for lying as I feel as bad for doing this. And trust me, it does hurt me more than it hurts you. All right, now we need to check in with the kiosk again. Wonder why we had to get that second meat. Chloe, watch out. Dude, look at the lighting in there. Look at that lighting. That looks good. Complete training. Congrats, we are a volunteer. Nice. Granting access to responder database, done. Contact responders using the database. So that was over at the church, right? Responders database. I'll log on in. Now we can log in as a volunteer. Emergency Contact Responders HQ. All right. Final departure, investigate Morgantown Airport. Public event popped up. Map updated. Establishing connection done. Message received. Displaying. Urgent message. Large horde of Scorched is on the move and might be headed for our main base at Morgantown Airport. All personnel request to report to HQ as soon as possible. Bring weapons and medical supplies on Maria Chavez. Chavez y Chavez. Connection terminated. Oh, restricted messages. Training volunteers. By now, everyone has heard about what happened with Casey and the 2 young survivors that arrived from Sutton. It's tragic. There are no words, but he just didn't know, and they trusted him to know. We've decided that all volunteers must now start as volunteer candidates first, and during this time we go over the basics now. Food, water, that sort of thing. Casey decided to travel into the mountains to clear his head. We tried to persuade him to stay, but it's his choice. We hope he'll return soon. Dude, I'm wondering, like, how many of these people can we find? Like, can we find Casey? We saw some other stuff about people that went up in the woods and joined gangs and stuff. Can we find those people? That'd be cool. Self-serve kiosk. The new kiosk should help us handle additional volunteers, should any arrive. Lately, most of the survivors are too injured to help themselves, let alone others. But they see the kiosk as a sign that people will be arriving soon to help. We need that hope. Although, we've also seen that hope is very, very false. We've seen that. Kiosk bugs. Self-serve kiosk seems to have some issues. Message of the day keeps cycling every hour and every time I add a new volunteer. It doesn't save the profile or send the information to the admin terminal. So I wonder if this must be their excuse as to why other people that come out of the vault become volunteers We don't see them in the system because of this bug. Interviews. We are the survivors, folks. We are learning how to live out here. We need to preserve and distribute this knowledge. You know how to make clothing from animal hide? Determine a good berry from a poison one? Let's talk about it. Let's tell the world what we've learned. So this is all from Ben Ami, who is out back, Dasa. Fortunately, we saw Dasa back there. Her and somebody else, they were digging a grave. And then welcome. Responders and volunteers, thanks for working with us. As you know, we are trying to cope with the influx of survivors that need our help. The new volunteer program is going to help us concentrate on medical help while volunteers focus on basic survival needs. We are also collecting data for the responders database, which will help us rebuild Appalachia one day. So please contribute data when you can. Sweet. Back on out. Second helpings completed. Love seeing that. And then our rewards. Tinker's Workbench. Oh, wait, what? I need to back out. What? I need to wait and let this stuff go through before I start. Because something else was popping there. All right, we got to level 7. Tinker's Workbench we can now make. All right, and then investigate Morgantown Airport. Where are you on the map? See, show on map. Whoa. Whoa, that's a track. That's the track up to 59 and then 64. And then I assume this is all Morgantown. Oh, the Gully Mine. We saw this. We saw a note for this. What do we got over here? Oh, speak to Lane. I think this is just a daily. Now, what I don't know is he always going to send us back over to the Organ Cave? That's what I don't know. So our main missions now are we have the Morgantown Airport, and then we also have, well, we need to talk to the Anchor Farm before we head to this place. So those are our main missions right now. It's, dude, the lighting again, man, right now. Oh, it's so good. Is we have a responders main mission, and then we have a main mission for, what was her name? Duchess. Those are the two main, oh, let's turn this off. Oh, there we go. Oh, I forgot to mention another Fallout series we got going on right now. We had to mention when I was talking about this earlier, is we are doing a Let's Watch and Record. It's different. It's gonna sound a little deception-y, but a Let's Watch and Record of the current Fallout 4 playthrough that is going on on the channel right now. And basically what we're doing is going through, we're watching the episodes with y'all. We're all watching it together. And I am recording and looking for... Whoa. Back off. Nice. Basically going back, because that playthrough started about a year ago, a little over a year ago. And things have changed a bit. Things have changed since then. So going back and looking to see what we can find for additional content out of those episodes. So looking for things that might be a short, might be a screenshot, might be another video that comes from either, talk about a location, a NPC, a companion. Nice. All right. Grab all that up. But yeah, it's something that's, like I say, it's a little different, but it's been fun. It's been fun to watch those episodes with you guys. And then basically tracking to see, like, all right, so we met this person at this location And it's in this episode, so I can go back and pull those video files, basically, is what I need to do. That's where the tracking comes in. But it's been a blast to do that. Oh, you know what I want to do before we do this? Let's head back real quick to a bench. Oh, wait, what's that number 1 on the bottom right? Item? It looks like a weapon. Oh, could it be something to do with our machete? Oh, the machete's about to break? Oh, maybe that's what that is. I assumed it was a gun at first, but it could just be this. Most likely is this. Yeah, let's break down all this junk, and then that way we can store. What are you? Hey, buddies. Don't know what I need you for, but I have a feeling. Oh, you have uranium ore? I might need you. Oh, and it's broke. Oh, no. Can we bring that back to life? I don't think there was a bench in here. Yeah, I don't think there was. So when I say there's a lot of fallout going on right now, there's a lot of fallout going on. Weren't there's some benches? There's a bench back here. So scrap items, scrap all junk. Boom. Although, you know what? We do need the weapons bench, though, so I can see if I can't fix this machete. And the weapons bench was up here. Modify repair. Or when it breaks, is it just broken? Oh, it might just be broke. Wait. Back on out. Inspect repair. Nice. All right, so it's not broke. All right, so we can bring it back to life. Very cool. All right, let's go ahead and repair this thing. Haven't used this yet. Oh, we can't. What does it need? What do we need to be able to do that? Be nice if it told us that. Everything else is looking fine, though. Everything else is looking fine. All right, let's head back to our camp. Store this stuff. And then we're gonna call that James. Hey, buddy. Even have a little more Fallout in the herd streams. A jaunty musical remix. Yeah, we did. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Did I ever post that on Discord? I think I put that. Yeah, I put that into Discord. That was pretty cool. Yeah, so even within the herd only streams, we had some Fallout stuff. That was that reaction was for herd only, but it is up on Discord, so everybody can watch it. But that was cool. But yeah, once we get this here, we're gonna call it a stream. But yeah, so just also be kind of FYI too. I'm breaking down these streams into about 30-40 minute long episodes. So you'll be seeing the same content, obviously in an episode version. The thumbnails are similar, but one does clearly say part and the other one does clearly say stream, so you can help differentiate. And then, so the advantage with the episodes is some people just like the smaller bits versus the 2, 3, however long we might go on a stream. And then I'll also cut out like the breaks, you know, the little be right backs, the stuff, the countdown at the beginning. And then I actually did have cut out a little bit of occasionally from, like we ran from here to our bench. I think there was a little bit of downtime where didn't miss anything. And I ended up cutting that out too. So there might be a little bit of that type of stuff where we'll cut out. But yeah, it's basically just to break it down to bite-sized bits for those that prefer. Whoa. Where'd you come from? Do you only come out during rat storms? The Firefly. Oh, and that's 5 rats. Now, you were unfriendly last time. I'm gonna assume you're gonna be unfriendly again. Whoa. I got green. All right, let's get back over here. All right, yeah, we are gonna call that y'all. So yeah, like I was saying, there's a ton of Fallout coming on this month, and I can't wait for it. I can't wait for it. The only thing that's gonna be, the only piece that's gonna be hard is each game has its own mechanics and own buttons, and that's gonna screw me up. I know that's for sure gonna screw me up, but it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. But if you are not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so. Hit that bell so you don't miss, whether it's a video coming up, whether it's a stream coming up. There's a lot. There's a lot. So help support the channel. At least if you could give a like to the stream and any videos you watch, be greatly appreciated. But take a look at the subs and membership benefits. We already talked about the herd only. Check out the potential of becoming a member of the herd. Be greatly appreciated. But we are back tomorrow. Now tomorrow, I mentioned earlier, we're doing this a couple of hours tonight. Tomorrow is probably going to be an extended abiotic factor session. We desperately need to finish that. And by the extension piece, it's not going to be going later. It's probably going to be starting earlier. We normally start about 6 p.m. Pacific time. I'll be starting earlier. I'm not sure what time I'm going to start, so kind of be on the lookout for that. But I'll definitely have at least an hour's or so heads up. I do post all the notifications for any new streams. Always go onto YouTube. They go onto X, and they go into Discord also. And then also onto Facebook. You'll know it on Facebook also. So hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night. Cannot wait for it. Getting back into abiotic for a bit. But thank you all for joining tonight. Do not ever forget, and never ever, 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 y'all are phenomenal.